Good evening, Centurion fans. We are here at Handel Stadium on the campus of Western High School. My name is Eric Morrell. I'm here with Coach John Lumberg. We're here at homecoming. And Coach, what do you think is going to happen tonight in this homecoming game?
Well, we are playing a tougher team than we lost to last week. They're not as big, they're not as physical as the last team, but they are very well coached. And they're actually a team very similar to us, but we are, I think we are going to see a limited play with Aiden Houston tonight, and we'll see how our new quarterback combination will work. We're putting in number 9, who has had some quarterback experience up to his sophomore year, but and that is Kanoa Salano, or something like that.
We'll get his name right. It is homecoming here, Coach, tonight, and yes, Kainoa Salanoa.
Yeah.
It is homecoming tonight, and we're expecting a big crowd. It looks like there is a big crowd here already tonight. We've had big crowds over the last couple of years here at Cypress for homecoming. We're playing a Tesoro team who's 2-2, but they are they're no stranger to big-time football. They play in an excellent league against great competition. Their non-league schedule is always very tough. They've played Bosco in the playoffs historically. They've played, they play Mission Viejo every year. They're up to the challenge. They're up to playing anybody at any time. And this year's team looks to be pretty good to me from what I've seen. They're 2-2, but like I said, their schedule is really tough, and they look pretty good.
They lost a tough game against Lucerna last week, and
a very good Lucerna team.
A very good Lucerna team. So it's going to be a dogfight here.
Well, the other news is that Cypress is a little bit banged up. We got starting wide receiver Bobby Castillo. He is out with an arm issue and maybe an illness as well. We got Destin Sanchez, another really good player that broke his collarbone, and he's out indefinitely. And then, of course, it all begins and ends with Aiden Houston, who has a sore shoulder. I don't know how much he'll be able to go tonight, if any. The one thing for Coach Feldman is we have a bye week next week, and then league starts after that at our league competition. So Coach Feldman always wants to win.
Yes,
but at the same time, I would imagine that he's also trying to get his guys healthy for league. That's probably the most important.
Yeah, the way the playoffs are set up now, you can go 0-5 and 5-0 in league and still make a pretty good run at it. Of course, Coach Feldman hates to lose, and he will do everything he can to win this game, but he will not sacrifice Aiden Houston for it. If this was a CIF championship game and Aiden can go a little bit, he'll try to go the whole game, but we got to get him healthy. Kyrie Lewis probably could have played tonight, but we're holding him back also to save him.
That's our starting right tackle?
Yeah, our right tackle, yeah.
So that's the bad news. The good news is that it is homecoming, and the crowd will be here and big and loud for the Centurions and excited. The also other good news is maybe, Tesoro's used to playing on a beautiful synthetic turf field, and now they have to come and deal with
it's an issue.
The never renovated Handel Stadium here on the campus of Western High School. So, we'll see. It's helped the Centurions, I think, in a few games over the course of the last few years.
Oh, yeah.
That I've seen where a team has come in, used to playing all their games on the turf and have to deal with this. So the Centurions are lined up to receive the ball. They're going to start on offense. And it looks like the Tesoro Titans are ready to kick off. Tesoro has a number of great players that we'll get to during the game.
Not too deep, returnable.
Pretty good kick. Fields it at about the 8. Has a little seam.
Still on his feet.
Still on his feet, and somewhere around the 36, 37 yard line. And I believe was that our guy?
That was Maldonado.
That was Maldonado, Matthew Maldonado. He's back, and he's been battling some injury too. And
he got kicked in the shin pretty hard.
And he's a great return man. He's really, really good at kickoff and punt returns, and he also helps us quite a bit on defense.
Oh, yeah.
So it's good to see him back.
Man. Yep.
So the Centurions take over at their own 37, let's say, 1st and 10.
And this guy starts flipping.
Looks like they're going to run it up the middle.
All right.
Is that Malden? I can't see the number. I should probably look at the screen.
Yeah,
Jesse Malden. Pretty nice run on 1st down. Gained about 5 yards.
You know, we're going to go into that jumbo right away, and that was Aiden Houston handing off.
So. Yes, I see that. Number 15, Aiden Houston, in the game at quarterback. Centurions are in real tight. Look like they're ready to run it. Jumbo formation. Back to Jesse. Nice run. Gets close to a 1st down. I think he's going to be about a yard short.
Yeah, but 3rd and 1. We like that.
Very manageable. Very manageable. Nice run. Nice blocking by the O-line the first 2 plays. Coming out trying to assert themselves. This Tesoro team, likes to bring more than 4. They like to blitz. They like to put pressure, get guys in the backfield. So we can expect that with Centurions can establish a run game.
Looks like we got some. I didn't see the laundry. 5 yard. What was that about?
I didn't see the call, Coach.
Was that it was second? It must have.
Second and 10.
Must have been an illegal procedure.
Centurion, another tight formation. Give the ball to Malden. He's got a little bit of room. And it looks like he's going for about.
Nice.
Nice hard running.
We got it almost back to where he got it before.
Oh, I think he got further, Coach. It looks like it's going to be about a 3rd and 3.
Okay.
Nice blocking by the O-line and a nice tough run by Jesse Malden. Now let's see what the Centurions do here. It doesn't seem like they would be in 4-down territory.
No, but
are they going to gamble with the pass, or are they going to stick to the running game?
No, I don't.
Oh, nice ball. Drew him off sides. Tesoro Titans jump off sides. Look like an interior lineman, maybe 2.
Yeah, number 90 and
that's going to give this
number 19 both jumped out.
That's going to give the Centurions a first down. So it looks like early on the strategy for the Centurions is to get in tight, get in jumbo, and try to run the ball.
We got double tight ends and jumbo. I think his hope is that we wear down the...
Another decent run on 1st down. Not as many, got about 2. That's Rocco Burdette, number 42 on the carry.
Well, we need to average about 3.3 yards there.
That's always the goal, to get the 1st down. It looks like early on, Coach Feldman, his game plan here is to run the clock, run the ball, and keep his offense on the field.
Yep.
Same formation. Little misdirection here. Nice run.
Yeah.
Looks like that might be, is that Rocco again?
That was Rocco.
Rocco Burdette with about 5 yards on the carry. Maybe 4. It's going to be about 3rd and a long 4.
Yeah, inside trap. They made misdirection to the right, and they brought him back with the lead block from the pulling guard, and it worked pretty well, Coach.
It did. It was a nice play. Let's hope that they can get about 5 on this play.
We're in 4-yard territory for Coach Feldman. A 4-down territory.
Looks like a blitz from the Titans.
Oh!
Yes, they sent about 6, I think, on that one, and were able to get penetration right into the backfield and get Jesse Malden for a 5-yard loss.
It almost looked like we probably pulled that guy, and that guy just went right through the
Tesoro Titans found a gap. I didn't catch the number on that, but
That
they're
was 96.
96 on the tackle.
Yeah.
We only got 10. We only got 10.
Cypress lining up to punt here with 4th and long, right on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, well, you're doing fine until that last play. Nice punt.
Really nice punt. Gonna
Oh,
roll dead inside the 5, all the way down to about the 3.
3-yard line.
That's another great punt by our punter kicker.
Our punter kicker, Logan Kennedy.
Logan Kennedy does a great job. He's double duty, and he very good control on where he puts the ball, and that couldn't have done it any better.
That was tremendous. It kicked it away from the guy and over his head, and it gave us a nice roll.
So the Tesoro Titans will start on their own 3,
Yep.
first down. They're in an I formation,
I formation.
and there's their guy. Looks like that's number
24? Yeah. What's it, 24?
Looks like 24 on the carry. That's Travis Wood. Travis Wood is their workhorse coach. He has about 450 yards already this year and 3 touchdowns, and he catches balls out of the backfield. So look for him to have a lot of action tonight.
Well, this team plays a lot like our team, and similar formation, similar everything. We got a pass play. We got a screen to the right, flanker screen. He's short.
Going to be short of the first down. Probably going to be about 3rd and
I'd say
1.
one.
3rd and 1.
3rd and less than 1.
So the quarterback is Cash
Oh, he gave
Ober.
it to him. What?
Oh, that's a favorable spot.
Yeah.
So the quarterback is Cash Oburn. He's thrown for about 800 yards and 5 TDs on the year, so he's having a big year.
Yeah.
They seem to be very balanced in their attack, able to throw and run.
Here's a power eye again.
Looks like Woods gets the ball again off the left side.
Oh man,
Travis Wood about close to another first down.
and he just ran over about 3 of our guys.
Watched a little bit of him on film, Coach. He reminds me of somebody that you may know. John Riggins.
Oh yeah.
You remember Riggo?
Yeah, good old Riggins. He's not the size of Riggins, but
He's pretty stout,
Yeah.
and he runs really hard, and he's both fast, and he also is a power back as well.
he
can run in
is
between
a
the
power back. Riggins just ran over people.
We got trips to the right. Looks like we've left Travis Wood in the backfield.
And that's the run to the right, left, or to their right. They are eating up the yardage, Coach.
Another good run. Close to another first down for Travis Wood. Well, Travis, 450 yards in 4 games. You know, he's averaging 113, 114 yards a game. So he's a workhorse. He's going to get his carries, and he's going to get his yards. Trips right formation again. The Titans from their own 35.
There's
little-
24 again.
Looked like a little sweep left and got about
Oh
another
my
12,
gosh.
13 yards.
You know, it's nothing spectacular. I just don't know why they're sealing us off so well, and we're losing contain on that side.
Looks like both teams early on are trying to establish the run game.
Yeah, even that pass he threw was very short. Flanker screen, very safe.
We got a trips right formation.
There he goes, right up the middle. Come on.
And about 7 yards on that carry.
Well, you think they're trying to lull us into a 7 or 8 in the box there, and
Well, I don't know that they need to lull us into anything if they can run it 5 and 7 yards a carry.
that is true. Well, now they're in a cluster there.
Tighter formation here. They're going to
Oh,
roll
they're gonna
right.
throw.
Incomplete pass.
Yep.
Looked like he was trying to hit number 18.
Coach, that's the first time the clock has stopped this quarter. It's already down to 4:45.
4:45, the clock is running. Another fast game, just like we had last week.
Yeah.
Number 18 is Todd Nelson, and he's a tight end wide receiver, and he's got 137 yards receiving so far this year. So he's another big target for the Titans.
That ball is not placed right, Coach. You had to move it back a yard.
Yeah, we've seen some interesting placements over the last couple years.
Yeah. You're thinking of the Highland game
I am.
also.
Absolutely. Now,
Nice. Oh.
Hand off
He got
to
it.
Travis Wood. Looks like he's got it. He's right at the stick.
I think they'll give it to him. Oh. No, they didn't give it to him.
They did not. He looks to be about 1.5 feet, 2 feet short.
Let's go. Get ready, boys.
They're up on the line. It's 4th down and less than a yard. Tight formation for the Titans.
I expect a sneak, and it was.
You expected correct, and it looks like he's got enough.
Yeah. Again, where is the whistle? Somebody's getting, that was a quarterback. All we got to do is smash him while he's standing there. It ain't right. I actually talked to the ref before the game, and he said they're going to go until they can't move their feet. I don't understand it.
Yeah, let them go that long in a pile. Seems like it's a recipe for disaster, late hits and injuries.
Yep.
Trips right formation, 1st down for the Titans on the Centurion 43.
There they're going.
Looks like a sweep left.
Yeah.
Travis Wood runs somebody over and gets about 9 yards.
You know, Coach, they're pulling 2 guys to that side. That is why they're able to seal off that edge. You know, we gotta figure that out. We have to get someone on the outside. It's almost like we need to line up power to the wrong side.
Looks like they're in that I formation again. If my eyes
2
are
splits. Oh, there's an inside trap. Oh, Kyle, that guy is hard to take down, Coach. We had 2 guys on him, and he kept going for another 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, we don't usually mention the offensive line, but that guy right there, I think he's number 50? He was just staying with his block all the way downfield.
Yeah.
So a really good job by the Titans offensive line. They're staying on their blocks, and they're really making things happen here, moving the Centurions around a little bit and picking up 1st downs.
Yeah.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line going in. Another handoff to Travis Wood.
There we
Looks like
go.
the Centurions got him. Short gain. Maybe 2.5, 3.
Now, see, here's where I think they're gonna do the fake and throw. This guy has got a lot of yards passing, and I can't see them not passing the ball more than they are right now. But you know what? Maybe they figure they can run on us, and like I always say, only 3 things can happen when you pass the ball.
Trips right formation. Looks like they drew the Centurions offside, and it's going to be another 5 yards.
We got a timeout.
Oh, timeout. Okay. Well, while we have a timeout on the field, Coach, it is homecoming. You've been a Centurion for about 20 years. So looking back at those 20 years, who are some of the names that pop out in your mind as some Cypress Centurion greats?
Well, I've been here for 20 years, and Akili Mohammed, who had 2 touchdown runbacks on
Against Mater
kickoff
Dei.
against Mater Dei. Bugs Rivera, Quentin
Rivera.
Pounds, Dylan Aldridge.
Yes.
He had a great career, even though it was cut short his senior year. Ryan Shamor and Michael Vanderripe were on the CIF championship team. Michael Vanderripe's still playing pro ball in Germany. Matt Morrell.
Heard of him?
Trevor Monteleone.
Monteleone.
Yeah, and Blake Customanto.
Blake Cusimano might have had the biggest catch in Cypress football history.
Two of them,
back to back. All right, we're back to the action. It's second down and about 7. Out of the shotgun. Looks like the quarterback handed it to Travis Wood again, and Travis picks up about 2-3 yards. Looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 4.
This is one big play right here.
This is a big one. If Cypress can get a stop here, I do think, it might be 4-down territory for the Titans.
Oh, yeah.
Working from the 25-yard line. It's a lot of work for a field goal, but we'll see.
Here's a power eye. 2 on the right, tight end on the left. Oh, it's a pass.
Play action. Got his man.
And he caught it.
Good throw and catch. Auburn throwing a nice ball to
right on the 15. I believe
number 3.
Number 3.
That's Campbell Shamel, and he has about 216 receiving yards this year, and I think he's their leading receiver. If not, he's near the top.
There we go.
How many carries do you think that Mr. Wood has so far this game, Coach?
Well, they started on their 3, and now they're down to the 11. And I would say he's got 70 of those yards right now, at least. Maybe 80.
Second down and about 6 yards to go from the 10, 11-yard line.
Yeah,
Toss.
it's a pitch.
But
we caught him in the backfield.
That's a great play. Who is that on that tackle?
Well, Burdett
Rocco
was
Burdett,
in.
number
Yeah,
42.
Rocco was in there.
He is the Centurion leading tackler this year, Rocco.
Yeah.
Not surprising. That's a nice play by Rocco. First time they've pulled Travis Wood down for a loss, I believe, so far this game.
I believe so. How you doing?
So we got 3rd down and 7 for the Titans. Auburn is out of the gun.
I think they're going to go to the throw.
Looks like it. He's looking to the right side, going deep, and overthrows.
Well, do you kick the field goal, or do you go with what? Oh, they're bringing in their field goal.
Field goal team coming on.
Well, that is a moral victory right there.
It is. To hold him to a field goal attempt is big time right now for the Centurions.
We were moving that ball really well our first possession until they got that. Well, it wasn't a sack, but it was.
It's going to be just about a 30-yarder, maybe 29. Snap. Oh, it looked like it was almost blocked.
Yeah, that was close.
30-yard field goal was attempted and made. Number 7, Brandon Caldarella, was right there, almost had the block. It looked like he was right there, almost had the block. But in any event, with 24 seconds remaining in the first quarter, it is the Tesoro Titans 3 and the Cypress Centurions 0.
Well, I have to tell you the truth. I thought it would be a little bit more against us, and we held them. Our defense, we gave up some yards, but we held them out of the end zone, and that's really what counts.
Yeah, you got to count this as a moral victory for the Centurions right there. They moved the ball very well and only came up with 3.
Yeah, I mean, for a quarterback who's had 800 yards passing, we actually, he only threw the ball. I think he only had 2 completions. That he had a big 7-yard completion on that first down, but other than that, a little pooch kick here.
Little squib. Looks like Baldonado's
got it.
making a few moves, getting across the 25. Going to get stopped right about the 26, 27.
Yeah. I don't think they liked how far he got that first kickoff. I think they
Decided to squib it this time.
Yeah.
Baldonado has shown that he's been a dangerous return man over the years.
Yep. But no one can run him back as good as Akili Muhammad.
Yeah, he was special. Oh, we got a little. Oh, that's gotta be a PI. Are you kidding me?
Are you kidding me?
That's not PI? Coach Feldman is. I just can't believe it.
How was that not a PI? Totally in his face.
Little play action pass, and you had Houston rolling right. Nice throw.
Well, that wasn't Houston. That was number 9. That was
Kainoa on the throw. Cypress still in the tight formation. 2nd down and 10. Bottled up there real quick.
Yeah. Kainoa, number 9.
So 3rd and long for the Centurions.
Yeah.
First quarter is over. Cypress comes to the sideline to get some instruction. They got a tough 3rd and 10 here. And
I thought last week's first quarter went fast.
Coach, the games go fast when there's not a lot of passing, right?
Yeah.
It is Cypress 0 and Tesoro 3 at the end of 1.
Well, are we going to throw the ball or are we going to run the ball?
You know, we'll see.
It's hard to get 10 yards on a
10.
run.
We'll see what Feldy has drawn up. I thought that was pass interference. I thought there was
for
contact.
sure. You know, even though our guy was coming back for the ball, the guy interfered with us getting the ball. It's not the offense's fault that the guy ran into us. Yeah, that is in every level of football. That was pass interference.
Centurions come off the sideline and go right up to the ball. They got 2 receivers out to the right and 1 to the left. This is as spread as I've seen him so far this game.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, Kainoa throws it right in the hands of a Tesoro defender. It looks like, is that number 10?
Oh, they roughed the passer.
Rough the passer.
They roughed the passer.
Looked like Dalton Hurd on the interception.
Yeah, that was. Well, that's one way to get a first down, Coach.
Yes, that will take it. Wow, big turn of events there.
Yeah.
Kainoa was pressured, and he threw the ball and
right into his hands.
Dalton Hurd made the play, but there was roughing on the play, and that will be a 15-yard penalty, and Cypress will have first down and 10 from their own 42-yard line. Trips right, receiver left, so they're spreading it. Single back.
Get on it!
And we had a little ball.
No, damn. Fuck. How did we not get that?
Looked like the Centurions jumped on it. As Howard Cosell used to say, we are live.
Yeah, we are live.
It'll be 2nd down and about 13.
The first one's free, sir.
Cypress from their own 40-yard line.
All right, second. Okay. Let's see what we can do here.
Starting to spread it out. We got. Oh, we got a little high throw over there.
Yeah.
Intended receiver was Michael Hubbard, number 5, on an out route.
Well,
Just overthrown, slightly overthrown. It's going to be 3rd down and a long 12.
yeah, from what I understand, Kainoa had played quarterback up to his sophomore year and then started playing receiver. So he does know how to throw the ball, but I don't know how much he's thrown the ball in the last 2 years. So,
Well, when you have Aiden Houston on the team, Coach,
Yeah.
you know, a lot of guys aren't going to play much unless
Yeah.
it's a blowout, right?
Yeah, exactly.
3rd down, he's going deep,
Picked it.
and it looks like an interception.
Yeah. Well, supposed to say it? It
Is
could
that
have been a.
That's number 12, Camden Reese on the interception for the Titans. Yeah, it kind of worked out as well as a punt.
Yeah, that probably was farther than a punt, and that might have been Coach Feldman's idea. Hey, if we get it, we get the pass, it's good. If we don't, I mean, we would have had to punt the ball anyway if we didn't get a reception, but if they intercepted.
So it's 1st and 10 for the Titans. They'll take over on their own 22-yard line. We're in the I formation.
Oh, there goes the throw.
Little fake. Quarterback keeping
He's
the ball.
gonna run.
Over
Oh,
and gets
nice,
about
nice.
8 yards on the play.
Yeah. Yeah, we must have had everyone covered because he didn't throw the ball, and I mean they did get a nice 8-yard gain, unless there was holding. They're talking.
Officials are talking. I don't see a flag
I
on
didn't
the
see a
field.
flag at all, but it doesn't mean that there wasn't a penalty. But I don't know what they're talking about. If it's not a hold, and it is holding, they're counting off. I need to know the ruling on that.
It is going to be holding against
Yeah,
Tesoro.
because they went back 10 yards from the line of scrimmage there, didn't they, Coach?
They're all the way back to their own 15.
Yeah. I wonder if it goes past the line and there's a hold, then they go from the spot. But otherwise, if it's in the backfield, they go from the original line of scrimmage.
Trips left, single back, out of the gun.
There's 24 again.
Travis Wood, and he's loose. We got a
geez.
saving tackle by, I think
Number-
that's Brady Sostrom.
Number 12. I think there's 12.
It is.
I don't know.
Brady made a nice tackle
Brady.
there to stop maybe a touchdown,
Yeah.
and now it's 2nd down and 1.
Now, I'm Scandinavian, and I do not know how to pronounce that Scandinavian name.
I'm going to go with Sostrom. Might be
Sostrom.
wrong.
Yeah.
We got 2 receivers to the left. They're in the I formation, it looks like.
There, straight run.
Oh, we had him wrapped up, and
Man, that guy is, you're right.
John
He
Riggins.
does look like John Riggins.
Did I tell you? Fumble or a strip. Centurions say they have it.
And they,
And they do. So a big play by the Centurions. It looks like, who was that?
I got to.
Is that Caden Hollenbach? Number 23? couldn't tell.
Yeah, it was Hollenbach.
Was it Hollenbach?
No, yeah. No, 29. Baldonado.
Was it Matthew Baldonado?
Yeah.
At any rate, a big play by the
They're
Centurion defense.
congratulating him.
Big play by the Centurions. They'll take over on the 42-yard line, and that may be just what the doctor ordered.
Hey, Spark, I hope we go back to the I formation, or the power I.
Looks like Kainoa is back in the game.
Yeah.
Salanoa. 2 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Single back in the backfield. It's Jesse Malden in the backfield. It's Kainoa out of the gun. Little fake. Yeah! Go! Nice. Touchdown Centurions. It looked like a stop route to Michael Hubbard. He breaks the tackle, makes a nice move, turns to the outside, and the Centurions are back in business just like that, Coach.
They faked everyone out. They faked the end around to the left, and he just came off the side.
Great play call and great execution by the Centurions. Great fake, great catch, great move by Michael Hubbard to score.
Yep.
We got Mr. Kennedy in for the extra point, and he is just about automatic.
Just about automatic. I knocked on my head.
So the Centurions we were sitting here raving about Travis Wood, who's been outstanding.
Yeah.
But somehow somebody looked like they reached in and stripped the ball away.
He was going down, and I didn't. All right. obviously the ref side, there was a fumble.
All the Centurions were celebrating, so
Yeah.
they knew.
Yeah.
They knew the ball was out.
You know, on another note, they did dress another kicker for us, a backup freshman kicker who kicked a 47-yard field goal in their victory against Tesoro's freshman team yesterday.
Wow.
A 47-yard field goal as a freshman.
47-yarder, that is impressive.
That is very impressive. And I wish I remembered the kid's name.
Well, if he kicked a 47-yarder, we'll probably be calling his name.
Yes,
somebody
will.
will.
Yes.
Somebody much better than us.
I was talking. Oh, here's the kickoff.
This is the kickoff. 9:25 left in the half. Centurions now are on top 7-3. And a little pooch.
Oh, a little pooch. Oh, he got it. Okay. Strip it again. Wow, we were going for that ball, Coach.
We got that, but we didn't find
Yeah, speaking of our speaking abilities, I was talking with Coach Lewis, our former baseball coach, and he listens to the game, and I said, we're not dull and patios. He goes, yeah, but you guys are organic, and I was trying to figure out what that meant.
Well, we're not Dylan Patios because Dylan Patios, they're pros.
Yeah, they are pros.
They're pros.
As a matter of fact, we're not getting paid for
That's
this.
correct. We are definitely keeping our amateur status, and not by choice.
Yeah. Oh!
Nice hit right there by the Centurions. Short gain on that play.
Well, we just what do you do when you quadruple your score from last week, Coach?
You know, that's great. The Centurions, we knew they were going to have a tough game.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and it appears that way. But for them to get a score like that after the turnover, that's great. That's great execution. Great play call. Trips to the left for the Titans. O'Byrne in the shotgun.
Well, Hollenbeck is really wide. Oh, yes,
nice
yes.
play right there.
Take him down, yeah.
That is your man.
That was Fonseca.
That was Matthew Fonseca, but you like to call him Fonseca, but that's okay. But that was a great play by Matthew. That was a great play, and that was about.
Well,
they're back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, 3rd and 10. Yeah, you know this 800-yard passer. He only threw 3 in the first quarter, but they were bullets.
Yeah, I've seen him. He can definitely throw the ball. They got spread for me. They got trips left, single receiver right, out of the gun.
There we go.
Here he does.
Oh, wow. That was a nice catch.
Looks like a nice stop.
Catch.
Come back right there. Good throw and catch. And that was number... Who was that with the catch? Was that number 5?
It was I think it was 5.
If it was number 5, that's Lance Guerrero. Nope. That was Todd Nelson. The big threat, tight end.
Yeah.
Number 18.
They got trips left now.
1st and 10 from the 50. We got trips left. Out of the gun.
It's a screen. It's a flanker screen. Don't push on number... Ooh.
That was complete to number 3, Campbell Shamel. Got about 5 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 5. Coach, we got a big crowd here tonight.
Yeah, and they're watching Tyler Lang do his flips.
There he goes.
All right, there's 24 again.
Travis Wood bottled up this time for only a couple.
I don't know. I can't figure out the adjustment, Coach, but we've done something. We're filling that gap.
Coach Crooks of the defense doing a good job here, making it a little tougher for the Titans. It is 3rd down and about 3 from their own, from the Cypress 47-yard line.
Oh, yeah!
Big sack. What a play.
Nice play.
Brandon Caldarella, who earlier in the game almost blocked a punt, and now he's in on a big sack, big play right there.
Oh, they're bringing in their punting, Coach.
Well, they have faith in their defense.
I tell you what, this is their first punt too.
Well, they're in punt formation.
Yeah,
It's 4th and about 7.
yeah. This is where you flip the ball back to Matthew Morrell, and he would run it for a first down.
Occasionally.
Occasionally.
Punt is
Well,
away.
they
It's
punted
low, and it's straight.
Oh,
Takes the
Take
Centurion
the
bounce,
Centurion bounce.
and
We
it's
got-
going to roll dead about the 18-yard line.
Yeah. Well, we held them, Coach.
We did.
We are ahead, 7-3.
With 5:55 remaining in the first half.
That is pretty amazing. Well, you know old homecoming magic, right?
Yes, this is a great crowd, and although it's a slow game, it's going the way Cypress would like it to go. So the Centurions about on their own 19, 1st and 10, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Hubbard in motion. Out of the gun, gonna give it to Jesse. He's got some room, makes a nice little move.
Oh,
Falls forward,
Oh.
gets about 4 yards.
he was a shoelace from going the distance there, Coach.
Had a nice little seam, a good job of deception and a good job by the offensive line. Just got tackled. Shoestring tackle?
Well,
Quite
yeah,
close.
yeah. He had a good grip on the ankle, but it wasn't like he tripped him. But, you know, I look at Tesoro's line, a D line, and I'm not saying they're undersized, but compared to our last week's, we had some giants on their defensive line, and these guys are very athletic. They remind me of 4 Fonsecas.
They're quick and they look like they like to penetrate. We got a little Baldonado getting through. He's got some room. He's got a first down. He's down the sideline.
Yeah,
And out past the 40-yard line.
I like that trickery.
Nice play,
Coach.
nice call, nice run. Centurion's on the move.
Centurion's on the move with a reverse. And the clock keeps moving.
Keeps moving. And Feldy is the master, Coach Feldman, the master of the clock, trying to not only score here at the end of the half, but not leave any time for Tesoro if he can do it.
You know, I have been under tutelage of some great coaches, and I've never seen anyone run the clock like Coach Feldman. Coach Fenton was close. Uh-oh, we got a hold.
Something went wrong. Maybe a
Yeah,
motion?
No,
I'm
I
not
think
sure.
it was a hold on 72. I hate to name him. Pretty sure that's a 10-yarder for a hold.
Kainoa faked the handoff, ended up with the ball. Got tackled.
Oh, illegal procedure.
Procedure. I thought I
Well,
saw
that's
some
only
kind
a
of
5-yarder, Coach. That's a lot better than 10.
motion. Better than a hold. We got about 4:16 left. Speaking of clock
Yeah,
management here
yeah.
in the half, Centurions going to be now. They're going to be inside their own 40.
Still first down though.
1st and 15.
First and 15. And it stopped the clock.
Couple receivers to the right, one wide left. Jesse Malden in the backfield. Motion. Straight drop. Looks like a screen. Oh, no. We got lucky there, Coach.
Lordy,
We got
lordy,
lucky
lordy.
there.
98, just about that. Had a pick 6 there.
Number 98. Let's get a name there. That's
right here. 98.
Roman Mercado.
Yeah.
Almost had himself an interception and maybe a run to the end zone.
Yeah, I'm not. I think our quarterback sees the receiver, but doesn't have that natural focus on, can I get it over that guy's head?
Well, like you mentioned, Kainoa has not played a lot of quarterback at Cypress,
Yeah.
and so he's getting his chance tonight. It's
Here we go.
second down.
Oh,
Didn't see a man open. Ended up running.
Yeah.
Gets a couple of yards, but
Yeah.
it's going to be 3rd and really long for the
well,
Centurions.
if he would have stayed another second to throw that ball, he would have got clubbed from behind. I don't know if his, spider senses kicked in there, but
he felt the pressure.
He felt the pressure. Well, we're at 3rd and 14, Coach. What do? You do that long pass punt again, or?
I don't have a lot of plays for 3rd and 14.
I think Coach is going to let it run down.
Yeah, I don't see Coach Feldman going for it here in any way. So he's trying to take some time off the clock, get a decent punt, see if his defense can play.
See if they can hold them down.
There's 3:17 left in the half. I remember correctly, the Centurions kicked off. Is that correct?
No,
they received.
We received. So
the ball.
they're going to get the ball. That's always a bummer. But I tell you what, our defense last week played good enough to win. Our offense just sputtered too much without Aiden. And this week, we're trying a new kid who's had some experience.
Got us back in it. Well, since it is homecoming, you mentioned some of the guys that you knew. There's quite a few. Cypress opened 50 years ago?
50 years ago.
I wasn't there on year one, but not that far off.
Yeah, okay.
A lot of great players that I remember over the years. I played with some really good players. In fact, Cypress started pretty well in football. It had some good teams, and then they had like a stretch for about 19 years. Canoa pass, he can't get off, and now he's sacked. Now the ball hit the ground. But he's going to be down at about the 25-yard line. So, punting here. Now we're under 3 minutes.
He could have thrown that ball someplace, anywhere.
The heat was on. Tesoro, from what I've seen, they like to blitz. They like to put pressure on the quarterback.
Yeah, like I said, their linemen aren't super big physical guys, but they're about, I would guess they average about 200, maybe 205 apiece, and they move well, they rush well, they tackle well.
Fast and athletic.
Yeah, fast and athletic. But we have some big boys up front on O-line, and we've moved the ball a little bit so far. We moved it about 50 yards, and then we stalled out with that. I don't know what the play was, but the guy totally blitzed through whatever hole we probably were pulling at him.
Well, it's 4th down from the Cypress 30, and we got Kennedy back to punt.
With 2
It would be really nice if you could get off another great punt and kind of pin them back a little bit. Good snap. Really good snap.
High punt. It went out of bounds, angled though.
A 35-yard line. Looks like he's going to mark it. Oh, closer to the 40.
Well, he's talking 30. Yeah, 39. 39. Well,
so did you watch the Cypress Sports Show with Coach Slevkov and Coach Russell?
I did not watch it this week.
I watched it. They went on a rampage for athletes at Cypress over the last 50 years. Mentioned a lot of old guys and mentioned a lot of new guys. They did a really good job of covering it. Didn't mention Coach Feldman, who was actually a great football player, but he got injured, unfortunately, really early on in his senior year. Didn't get to have a senior season. Oh, a blitz there, but he gets rid of it.
What I find interesting is I wasn't around. I'm from Minnesota, so I wasn't around this area at all. But I find it interesting that Coach Fenton and Coach Feldman both came from Cypress.
They did.
And they're 2 of the best coaches in Orange County right now.
Centurion greats everywhere you look.
Yeah. Oh, nice
coverage. Who was that? That's number 12? Is that
number 19?
Is that Baldonado? Our guy Matthew Baldonado on the coverage.
No, I think that was Sparks.
You're right, Chasen Sparks. I missed that. That is Chasen Sparks. Great play by Chasen.
Yeah.
It's going to bring third down.
Well,
Now they got to get a first, and they got 2 minutes and 19 seconds.
I think they're going to run it to get the clock going, and that big guy, about a yard. Oh, there's
Blitz.
Oh, hold him! I can't believe. Oh,
We got a big sack.
nice sack by. Oh, come on!
We're fans and announcers here, guys.
Are they calling that? What are they calling that? Horse collar?
Was that on? Well, the two guys that were chasing him were Rocco
Rocco got him at the end, but
Caden Hollerback, number 23, was right there.
I don't understand that.
Well, maybe the officials will come up here at halftime and explain
Yeah.
it to you. You probably have some questions for them. Personal
Roughing.
foul. I don't know who that was on, but that's a big play. And, they had him bottled up and sacked for a big loss.
Big loss. I have no idea unless they thought he grabbed him by the inside of the collar in his when he threw him down. He did tackle him kind of high, but
In any event, it's first down inside
down.
the Centurion 50 at about the 47.
that was a big
Trips
penalty.
left, one receiver right, one back. Cypress is bringing.
There's
Another
Rocco
rush.
again. Oh, how did that kid get that off?
Wow, that's a nice
and
catch.
make it?
That is number 8, Landon Anderson, it looks like.
Both
No.
both Fonseca and Rocco were in there, but
That
they-
might have been Todd Nelson, number 18. I'm sorry, I got that wrong.
Oh, that was emotion. Oh, jeez.
And there's
Oh no!
there's
We had
Travis
two
Wood.
guys- we had two guys try to tackle him, and they could not bring that moose down.
Travis Wood on a touchdown, catching the ball out of the backfield and making a nice long run. I don't see any penalty flags on the field. Maybe.
There was holding there.
No call on the field. Great catch and run by Travis Wood.
Oh, they are calling holding. Are they? Personal foul. Oh,
Personal foul against Cypress will be declined. Touchdown for Tesoro.
well, usually I would love to get the ball with a minute 33 to go. That's plenty of time for Aiden Houston to make a touchdown, but it's a little
He is
rough.
not in the game. It's a touchdown by Tesoro. It's 9-7, pending the extra point. Kick is good. It'll make it 10-7 with 1:32 left in the half. Mr. Travis Wood again makes the catch and makes a guy just runs through a tackle.
Ran through two tackles. We had him wrapped up. We could not keep him down.
The more I watch him, the more I see the John Riggin.
You have got that. I mean, unless we have some older viewers, they do not know who we're talking
No
about.
idea
but-
what we're talking about, but nowadays you can go on YouTube and find
yeah.
plenty of film
Yep.
on Rigo.
That guy was a beast. And of course, it was, they used to name Redskins, Washington Redskins.
I think he won a Super Bowl with the Redskins.
He won the Super Bowl, and he carried that team all the way to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I know he was a New York Jet at one time.
Yeah.
I think he actually played with Joe Namath.
Oh my gosh. I only caught him at the end of his career.
Yeah, with the Redskins, he was with Joe Theismann, and that was a very good team. Well, they're marching the penalty off here on the kickoff, so Cypress is going to get really bad field position unless they kick it
Yeah.
short and we get a run, a chance to return. But
Well,
there's
I wonder if
1:33
these
left.
guys, I wonder if they'd even try an onside kick.
It's a great spot for it.
Yeah. Well, we're sputtering on offense, And
It's only 1:32,
Yeah.
1:33. It's hard to see the clock here at Handle Stadium.
133. Well, they did a pooch kick last time.
Looks like Cypress is ready for it. They got a bunch of guys up pretty short, and they decided
it's
to
in
kick it
the end
away,
zone.
and it does go into the end zone.
You know, I still would like an explanation on that tackle on Rocco. The only thing I can think is they called it. Isn't there a call for horse collar?
You know, I'm not sure. I couldn't see anything. It seemed like it was after the play was dead. I think the refs will welcome you walking down there.
Yeah,
asking them
I'm going to
about it.
ask him about that. I had a talk with the ref earlier, and I forgot to ask him what he was going to call on Rocco, and with a minute 34 to go.
He's available. Cypress is coming out from their own 20. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun. They're going to hand off to Jesse Malden, it looks like.
It was a counter, but
Counter play for only about 2 yards.
I think we'll be happy to only be behind by 3 at half, Coach.
10-7 is not bad, considering the way things have gone. Anybody's ball game, 10-7.
Yeah.
Ticking down to close to a minute remaining. Let me give a shout out to all Centurions class of '82. I know that at least 1 or 2 are watching.
All right.
Yeah, like a little jet sweep here.
Yeah,
nice run.
Jet sweep by Michael Hubbard, number 5.
Is that Michael Hubbard
Yep.
on the take? Good run by Michael. I think he's got his hands on the ball twice.
Yeah.
And he's got a touchdown, and it looks like a first down.
Yeah. I guess we did an illegal block there.
Uh-oh. Flag is on the play with
Some
plays
kind
dead,
of illegal
49
block.
seconds. Again, hard to tell.
Oh, I missed the call. I didn't. What?
The officials are talking it over.
Yeah, it had to be a block in the back.
Holding?
Holding? Well, we went from first down to.
Well, you got to wonder now if Tesoro would use their timeouts,
Yeah.
or if they're content to go back in. The clock is running. We're now under 40
Well,
seconds.
We got 2 more plays before we would have to punt it, Coach. Then Coach Feldman took a timeout.
Clock is stopped at 35 seconds. It's second down
It was a
at
penalty.
about
It shouldn't be.
18.
He did?
17 yards.
Yeah, I think he forgot that it was a penalty. We're gonna get a delay of game.
All right. Looks like the play's called. Centurions are in the huddle coming out. I'm guessing they're going to be very conservative here and let the clock run out.
33.
The official is asking
30. 43. Sorry.
trying to get the clock right here.
Huh. It was wishful thinking. He said 43.
It is 43.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying he was questioning it. Oh,
Nice move with a big hit.
well, that was. Oh, what about a little taunting there?
Big hit by number 10, Dalton Hurd. He leads the team in tackles.
Yeah, he
Coming
came
into
by
this
giving
game.
a little bit of a taunting to
I
our
think
sideline.
He's the same guy that had the interception early that was called back due to a penalty.
I think it was Malden. Number 3, Malden.
time the clock is going to run out here. And at the end of the first half, it is Tesoro Titans 10 and your Cypress Centurions 7.
Well,
Cypress has got to be happy with the score. It's been a fast half, not a lot of throwing. Both teams running the ball pretty well. Cypress getting a big play out of pass and catch to Michael Hubbard.
yeah. Well, we've had a couple of that last call on Rocco was a little bit brutal.
Well, instead of the white hat explaining it to you, Coach, it looks like he's talking it over with Coach Feldman.
Yeah.
Looks like the Centurion band is about to come onto the field. This is going to be a great halftime show.
Boy, are we still live?
Yeah, we are
wow.
still live, and it is homecoming, and we got a big group onto the field, and it's going to be a special halftime show.
Boy, I've never seen Coach Feldman talk to a ref that long after halftime.
Very unusual.
Okay. Well, I guess here. Well, it looks like a big halftime show as usual. When do we crown the queen, or has the queen already been crowned? I don't know. Are you going? I guess we're talking on this one. He's eventually going to switch over to the other side there. Well, how did you think it went?
I think under the circumstances coming into this game and knowing about this opponent being really good, and Centurions, having their injury issues, I think all in all, 10-7 at halftime is pretty good.
Well, I know our defense is still up to snuff, even though we're missing Bobby Castillo, probably our best D back. And we don't know when he's going to be. We're hoping that with the rest and the bye week next week, he gets back to full go. I'm not saying Pacifica is not a good team. I'm just saying of our future opponents, they are the weakest in our league, unless
that remains to be seen. We have 5 games in conference, but we do have a bye next week, so the Centurions have a chance to get rested and get some of their guys back. But like you said, the defense seems to be all out there except for Bobby. Bobby's playing a lot of offense too, and I think maybe he was our leading receiver before he went down.
Well, he definitely was.
I know Destin was running the ball very well, and he also plays defense. But he was a featured running back the first couple of games, and I think his collarbone is broken.
Yeah.
And then of course Aiden Houston, does everything for this team, running, passing, just makes the offense go.
Well, he averages over 300 yards a game, 3 to 4 touchdowns.
He's a special talent, an all-county quarterback. So
speaking of Dr. Fenton, I'm sorry, that's our.
Your eyes are playing tricks on up.
Welcome to Cypress High School's 50th anniversary homecoming halftime show, where we go back to the future. dancing. She plans to study ASL and kinesiology while dancing in college. If Melissa could go back in time, it would be to the Roman Empire. She loves history and Rome and would love to learn more about it. David is involved in the baseball program at Cypress. He enjoys playing baseball, video games, and spending time with friends and family. David plans to play for either Vanderbilt or the University of North Carolina in the future. If he could go back in time, he would go back to the 3rd grade to relive the memories he made with his closest friends. Our sophomore prince and princess are Nikesh Patel and Vivian Ho. Vivian is a member of the varsity song team at school. She loves to dance. Vivian plans to become a pediatrician in her future. If she could go back in time, she would pick the 1920s because of the fashion and dresses that flappers wore. Nikesh is involved in the basketball team at school and is the sophomore class president. He is a member of the National Honor Society and FBLA. He enjoys playing basketball and hanging out with friends and family. Nikesh intends to pursue a college degree. If he could go back in time, he'd go back to the 1980s because the music was great. Our junior prince and princess are Jackson Houston and Abigail Hernandez. Abigail is a spirit commissioner in ASB and a 3rd-year varsity cheer member. She is involved in the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Club and loves spending time with family and friends, going out to eat and taking occasional naps. Abigail plans to attend a university and become a pediatrician. If she could go back in time, it would be to September 2018 when her mom was diagnosed with cancer. Even though it was a sad event, it made her realize the importance of living life to the fullest and cherishing the people you love. Jackson is on the Cypress basketball team and is an athletic commissioner on ASB. He enjoys sports and hanging out with friends. Jackson is a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes and Best Buddies clubs at school. His plan for the future is to become successful. If he could go back in time, it would be to April 1865 to save Abraham Lincoln from being assassinated. And now, for your senior court. Senior Princess Emma Masanke is a 2-year varsity song captain and spirit commissioner on ASB. She enjoys dancing and hanging out with her friends. She plans to work with children and become a pediatric nurse. If she could go back in time, she would go back to the 80s because the outfits looked super fun and the music was good. Senior Prince Jonah Kim is a member of the football, basketball, and track and field teams at school. He is also a member of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Club. Jonah enjoys hanging out with friends and playing sports. He plans to attend a 4-year university. And if he could go back in time, it would be 2 weeks before COVID hit and enjoy the time with his friends. Emma is being escorted by her father Mike while Jonah is in the locker room. Senior Princess Jamie Ponteras is a member of the varsity girls basketball team. She is involved in the Kapaboyan Club at the Kaibigan Club. She enjoys playing basketball, the guitar, and making people laugh. Jamie plans to major in biology and become a physical therapist. If she could go back in time, it would be to 2011 when her little brother Levi was born. Senior Prince Sid Chatterjee is captain of the varsity boys tennis team. He is also part of the physics club at school. His favorite hobbies are playing tennis, listening to music, and enjoying fashion and film. Sid's plan for the future is to attend a 4-year university majoring in mechanical engineering. If he could go back in time, he'd go back to 2010 when he made some core memories with his grandparents. Senior Princess Tessa Parent is the treasurer for the Pacifica Islander Club at school. Her favorite hobby is hula dancing. Her plan for the future is to pursue a career as a cardiovascular sonographer. If she could go back in time, it would be to the 1990s to enjoy rap music. Senior Prince Nicholas Montgomery is a member of the varsity baseball team. He is also part of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes Club. His interests are music, going to the beach, baseball, and football. He plans to play professional baseball in the future. If he could go back in time, it would be to the 1980s when life was much simpler. And now, it is with great honor that I present our 2023 Homecoming King.
Just gonna get him out of the car, right? He's gonna go up on the field. So you're gonna wait a minute. And then just wait a minute. And then say it.
Sid Chatterjee.
And they're gonna crown him. Okay,
And our 2023 Homecoming Queen, Jamie Ponteris.
Pooch kick.
Looked like we missed the.
Oh, beautiful.
I just missed the kickoff.
He fumbled it. It didn't go out of bounds. Number 2 wants a flag, but the kid touched it before it went out of bounds.
It's going to be just about the 22-yard line on the kickoff, where the Titans will take over. Before we call the action here, I got a couple shout-outs. Anybody that texts me while I'm up here, I got a shout-out.
Okay,
One shout-out is to our good buddy Barry Borchard, who gave me a text. So shout out to Barry. Another one is to Kim Monteleone, and I appreciate Kim getting in touch with me to let me know that I've been calling Bruno Caldarella Brandon Caldarella. That's another father-son Centurion thing, so I'm familiar with that. But for some reason, nobody called Matthew Eric. I don't know. So I apologize to Bruno Caldarella. He's having a great game. I want to get his name right.
Well, that was 2nd and 5. Guess who? 24.
Mr. Travis Wood. Another shout out I want to give to my 2 favorite Centurions of all time, and that's Matthew Morrell and Holly Morrell, who is my sister. Those are my 2 favorite Centurions.
Oh, my goodness.
That's a nice little throw and catch right there.
Yeah. Number 3 caught the ball.
That's number 3. That's Campbell Shamel.
Number 18 on the tackle.
He's had a few catches.
That was my boy Cameron Smalls.
A first down for the Titans. They're at their own 37-yard line. They got trips to the left. Tight end to the right, single back. Out of the gun, O'Byrne.
Oh, it's quarterback keeper.
He fakes it to Wood, he keeps it, and he gets a big gain for about 17 yards, crosses the 50-yard line into Centurion territory, and comes down at about the 47-yard line of Cypress.
Yeah, that's the first time he's actually run the ball. And
I have seen, and I've seen some film, and he can run. He can run, he can throw. He looks like an very athletic quarterback, very capable.
Well, I'm not saying you baby your quarterback, but hey, if he's throwing for 800 yards in 4 games and you got number 24, you don't need to be running your quarterback.
Centurion sniffed that one out, make a great play there. A host of Centurions on the play. Looks like 23 Caden Hollenbach.
The tank number 24 came up. He shook his leg a little bit.
Yeah, and your boy Matthew Fonseca was in on that play again as well for the Centurions. Well, great play by the Centurions. They snipped that out. It'll be 2nd down and long, maybe about 11. Trips left for the Titans. O'Byrne out of the shotgun. Throws it back. Hits the ground. Centurions that's a backwards pass. That might be the worst call I think I've seen.
Oh my gosh!
That was an obvious backward pass. It looked from here like that was obvious.
5 or 6 yards backward.
Oh my gosh! They called that incomplete. Wow. Maybe I'm unfamiliar with the high school rules, but that was an obvious backward
That was
pass.
a backwards pass. The kid didn't catch it. That's a lateral.
That could have been a touchdown for the
That could have been. It should have been.
It's 3rd and 10
Oh my gosh.
for the Titans. Let's see what happens. Centurion's on a blitz, going deep, and he's going to overthrow it.
Well, they got lucky there. That should have been a fumble recovery.
Fumble recovery, scoop and score.
Yeah,
it looked like it was about to happen. Well, it's 4th and about 11.
They're going to punt.
They are lined up in punt formation. Speaking of Centurion greats, not a lot of people know this. Class of 82, the athlete of the year was Stu Matz. Have you ever heard that name?
I have not, but I was in my 4th year of college at that time in South Dakota.
Well, he was athlete of the year, and he lets me know it on a regular basis, so I wanted to shout out to Stu.
All right.
Another great player that I played with back in the day was a receiver by the name of Mike Voles. I don't know if Mike is watching, but he was a great receiver, and I don't know if Slevkov and they mentioned all of them. They did a great job.
Oh, yeah.
Russell and Slevkov, they mentioned a lot of old-time players, but that was one I didn't hear.
Well, I heard they mentioned baseball, some wrestlers.
They did. And I don't know a whole lot about baseball. Basketball-wise, I think I might have been on one of the better teams in Cyprus history in 1981. And, of course, the great Dave Belshie was a star of that team. But we also had Kevin Hennessy, Jeff Martineau, Jim Hexam, Gary Hibbing, a lot of guys.
We're back to the spread here.
And we're handing it off. Oh, nice run.
Jesse's got a good go. Oh,
Looks like about 8 yards.
oh my gosh, they let that go. Oofta. He got a 9-yard gain there, Coach.
That's a great gain on first down.
Yeah.
It's going to be 2nd and 1 for the Centurions. Nice run by Jesse. Good blocking by the Centurions.
Up front, that was beautiful.
Well, let's see if that scoop and score comes back to haunt him. I hope not.
I hope not. I hope that we can score offensively. Well, we're in 2 to the left and 1 to the right and 1 in the backfield.
Oh, near interception there.
They tried that quick out there, and it went up in the air, and the second D-back almost got it.
So the Centurions get fortunate there that they didn't have a turnover.
Yeah. Well, crucial 3rd and 1.
Here it is. 3rd and 1 on their own 29-yard line.
Well, okay, let's see what we do here, Coach.
Looks like a blitz is coming.
We got it. We got it.
Down.
He's still
good blocking,
moving.
good running. Again,
Oh my God.
type scrums go a lot this year. It's not only this crew. I've seen it regularly.
Last couple games, I'm all for a rough and tumble game, but come on, we gotta protect these kids.
Nevertheless, a nice run by Jesse, and good blocking by the offensive line.
Yeah, that O-line is doing it.
First down from about the 34-yard line of the Centurions coming out. Out of the gun. We got a hitch. Is that Jake Portnev?
Yeah.
Nice move to the outside.
Oh.
He's going to pick up another first down. Number 2, Jake Portnev with a nice catch and run.
Yeah,
good throw by Kainoa.
Yeah. I tell you, he's not throwing it long, but he's got the good touch. He might throw it sometimes when the guy's covered, and
he had a little zip on that ball.
Yeah.
Got it there quickly and gave Portnev a chance to make a move after the catch.
Yeah, he was pretty open, and he. Oh my gosh!
There's the 10 blitz. Good throw, deep throw. Right on the money. And a touchdown.
Touchdown! No flags.
And no flags on the field. Is that Matthew Baldonado?
I believe it is. No, that was Noah, 26. Jonah Kim, number 26.
Showing off his speed.
Yeah.
Making a great run and great catch, and what a great throw.
Oh, great throw. And here comes Mr. Automatic.
Mr. Kennedy, Mr. Automatic.
Hey, thanks.
Yeah. And
What were you worried about?
makes it again. So, wow, a great deep throw by Kainoa to Jonah.
I tell you what, Coach, I've been around this school for 20 years. You've been around since you graduated. I am in awe of Coach Feldman taking a ragtag, broken team and making something out of it.
Well, This Tesoro team, they're not afraid of anybody. They play all the big teams every year. They're in the same conference with San Clemente
And
Mission Vieja.
Yeah.
Two of the best public school teams around. So they're used to playing great teams. They played Newport Harbor. They played Lucerna last week. And you're right. For the Centurions to be in this game and have a lead at this point, it shows the greatness and the toughness of the Centurions and the coaching staff, and Coach Feldman with the offense calling the right play at the right time.
And Mr. Defense, Crooks, he has gotten a defense the last several years that is second to none.
Well, and this game, they started a little slow in the first series, but they have really picked it up, and they're doing a great job.
Yeah.
Against a really good Tesoro offense.
Yeah, we just gave him the ball pretty dang good.
Kicked that one out of bounds.
Kicked out of bounds at about the 30. Don't they put it on the 40?
35.
35. Yeah, they'll give him on the 35. He went out of bounds in the air at about the 30, and they're putting it. You go out of bounds, it automatically comes back to the 35 in high school ball.
That is one of the rules I do know.
Yeah.
One of the very few.
There you go.
They're tight, handed off inside.
Now that was a different runner. That was number 43.
That's number 43, and he's their second leading ball carrier. That is Carson Staker. He's got over 100 yards this season, so they've got a stable of running backs.
I don't think I can use the term for the lead blocker on that power eye, but it has to do something with the gluteus maximus being smelled. But
I don't know where you're going with that, Coach. I'm gonna leave that alone. That was a run by Travis Wood, who's had a big game.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think the ball might have hit the ground there, but I think the ground caused the fumble. There was a big huddle around the ball, but it's back up. It's back to the Titans.
Is it? 3rd and 5. Oh, he got the first down.
Yeah.
Inside run. Crosses about the 45 to the 43 of Cypress.
That guy gets a couple of great lead blocks, and he gets 3 or 4 yards before he's touched, and then it's about 2 yards before we can finally bring him to the ground.
He's a tough, strong runner.
He is a tough, strong runner. All right. Oh, we blitz.
Toss it to him. He finds a seam.
And
another first down. About 13 yards on the carry.
We blitz that play, and sometimes you blitz yourself right out of the play, and that's what happened. They ran to the left, and we blitzed on the left from our right, and we just ran right by the guy, got blocked to the inside, and the guy had 10 yards.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Back to passes O'Byrne. He's going to go deep. And he overthrows it.
Yeah, there's some flag on there.
Looks like a flag is on the play.
Yeah. They're going to get called for holding on defense. Pass interference. I didn't actually see the hold, but I did see the guy real close to him. It reminds me of that non-call earlier in the game where we all thought it was blatant pass interference, but they didn't.
No, there's been a couple.
Well, the worst call will be that backward lateral. That was probably the worst non-call I've seen.
Titans are down to.
And then we jumped over.
15-yard line. Penalty on the play.
I'm sure it's us. 5 yards encroachment.
Before the snap, Centurions jump. Titans are down there very close to the 11. 12-yard line.
Yeah. And I hate it when Fonseca is out of the game for a breather. But the guy plays both ways, and he plays so hard.
Oh, we got a
There's the
throwback screen, and he's all by
no
himself.
one can touch him.
That's a nice call.
They dialed that up right at the right time.
It goes to 18. Todd Nelson, who is a big-time threat for the Titans. He somehow snuck out to the left. Quarterback kind of on a half roll to the right, throwback.
Well, we brought the house.
And he catches it and walks in.
Yeah, and the house lost there. Well, let's see if number 7 can actually block this one. Oh my gosh. They are getting close.
The
Coach.
kick is good. The score is going to be 17 for the Tesoro Titans and 14 for your Cypress Centurions with 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the third quarter.
Third quarter's going a little bit slower, a little bit more passing, including our passing. And, you know, who am I to question any calls that Coach Belden makes? That was a beautiful touchdown pass that we had, and
he's going to have to reach into his grab bag, I think, a couple of more times. Because, you know, it doesn't appear that we can shut Tesoro out for the rest of the game. They're too good on offense. I think we're doing a good job, but they have a lot of weapons.
Well, we talked about it earlier. This team is not as gigantic and maybe not as fast as the Lonsdale team we lost to. But I will say this is a well-coached team, and they've got some great athletes.
It's a pretty deep kick. It's going to bounce and go into the end zone.
That was really...
Take it at their 20-yard line, 1st and 10. Again with 5:48 left in the third quarter.
That was really smart of Baldonado not to try to catch that.
Well, you never know with him. He's got a lot of moves, and he's quick, and he can break it at any time.
Yeah.
But that was a deep kick, and might have been tough to run out.
Yeah.
Motion to trips, little toss.
Nice run. You know, if we can limit our mistakes, we could still win this game.
That's Jesse Malden on the run. He's been the workhorse tonight for Cypress, coming off an injury that slowed him down, and he couldn't play the first few games of the season. He had a broken collarbone in the summer, but he looks pretty good right now.
Yeah. I agree.
Got about 5 yards on that play. It'll be 2nd down and 5 from the Centurion 25-yard line.
We got 2 to the left, 1 to the right.
There's Jesse again off the right side. He's fighting, he's spinning.
Almost. Less than a yard, I would say.
He got about 4, close to about 4 yards on that carry, and he puts him really close to a 1st down.
They're giving it to us.
They're saying 1st down. So the Centurions have a 1st down from their own 30-yard line. Nice run by Jesse. Nice blocking by the O-line.
Yeah, we, we're missing Tyree Lewis. Kyrie Lewis, I'm sorry.
Out of the gun. Nice throw.
Oh, nice
catch. About a 6-yard gain.
That was Jonah again.
Jonah Kim.
Yeah, you know, he was one of our best basketball players last year, and he decided to go up for football for the first time his senior year. And I applaud the basketball coach for letting him go out. And he had a huge 55-yard touchdown catch against Corona Del Mar.
He did, and the rumor is he's one of the fastest, if not the. I mean, Aiden Houston, again, is a real fast track guy.
Yeah.
I think Jonah Kim is another speedy track guy.
Well,
Little pressure. Oh, nice play by Kainoa. Oh, he's out of bounds. All right. Almost an interception. Kainoa trying to make something happen there. He scrambled out of some pressure.
He came
Thought he had the
close.
receiver, but the ball was almost intercepted. Caught it out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd and about 5 for the Centurions.
We need this first down.
They're at their own 36-yard line, so it's not 4-down territory. Kornev comes in with Kainoa. Let's see where he lines up. They're out of the gun. He's got some room. He's going deep again.
Oh my gosh, he had that, and if he would have caught it, he was gone to the house. Yeah.
Jonah Kim almost had his second long touchdown of the game. A really, really good throw by Kainoa Salanoa. And it's now 4th and 5 for the Centurions. Unfortunate they didn't get that one. Now they're going to punt. Kennedy is back to punt for the Centurions.
I don't know, Coach. We got Kainoa out on the punt receiving.
Looked like the flag is down.
We moved.
We moved. Not sure here. They call it against us?
Yeah, it's against us.
So they'll mark it back 5 yards, and we'll be snapping from our 30. Kennedy will be punting
I
around
think there
the
was
21 or 22.
I think there was some trickery planned there, Coach. Kainoa is out. He's still out there on the end now, but he was, I don't know, when's the last time you had your quarterback split out for a punt?
Well, I think he usually plays special teams.
Okay.
Good kick by Kennedy. Fair catch.
Oh,
Drop it.
He got it. He got it back.
Looks like he got it
my
back.
gosh.
So close.
Oh, Baldonado could have been the hero one
Right-
more time.
Right there. So Centurions with a couple of really close plays.
Oh, that touchdown is
That could have made it a difference. And now the Titans have it at their own 35 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to remain in the 3rd quarter.
Power eye pitch. We got to get contained. Rocco's
Rocco's out
hitting
there.
him. There he goes. And who's the other guy? Was that my? Yeah, that was my boy. Smalls.
Cameron Smalls, Rocco Burdett
Yeah.
on the tackle.
He got a yard, but he ran 30 yards to get 1 yard.
2nd down and about 8, maybe 8.5.
Oh man, I love our defense. Our offense is looking better this week.
See if the defense can hold here. This would be a big, big possession.
Oh, a batted ball. Ooh. Wow.
O'Byrne has his pass batted down. Looked like a short pass. Maybe a quick out or a stop on the left side. I'm not sure who got their hand on it.
I don't know. Costanza was looking like he was trying to catch the ball, so I'm going to say Costanza, but he's about 6'3", and I bet you his hand was the guy that did the blocking.
Yes, whoever it was a really big play. It's 3rd and 8 now. Centurions looking like they're going to bring the house.
I think they're trying to do the long snap here. Holding!
Quarterback's out. O'Byrne has some room. He's tackling. He got a first down.
first down. Oh my gosh. Well, I don't think that was a designed run, Coach. I think we had good coverage, and that was a
it was a blitz, and I know they saw it coming because we saw it coming, and he took off and rolled right, and he found some space, and like I said, he's an athletic quarterback, thrown for about 200 yards a game, but he can also run the ball.
Yes, he can, and he has. He's only ran about 3 times, but almost every time has been a first down.
So it is 1st and 10. Titans on their own 41. Trips to the left. Goes a little
There's that
hitch.
screen. Oh, come on. All right.
It's a nice play. I'm not sure the number.
That was number 3 again.
Number 3. Campbell Shamel.
And he's not a big guy, but he can catch the ball, let me tell you.
He's listed at 5'10", 170. He's got quite a few catches tonight. Their leading receiver in the game is Lance Guerrero, or not in the game, but in the season is Lance Guerrero, number 5.
We got him wrapped up. We got him racked up.
Well, did he get the first?
No.
Centurions on a really stuffed that run by Travis
But
Wood.
it's only about. Come on. Oh, okay.
3rd and short.
What kind of.
They look to be in 4-down territory here. They're very close to a first.
Yeah.
Trips right, but I think they're going to run it.
Oh, they will. Oh, the quarterback took it again.
Hold it. Big run for Cash. O'Byrne. He's down to the Centurions' 23-yard line. Big run. After a fake give, he pulled it out of the belly of Travis Wood and took it himself. And a big gain for the
23.
Titans. Pretty impressive time-consuming drive here. There's only 15 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Now, power eye again. I think they're just going to grind. No?
Throw it.
Oh. Smalls needed to look back.
There is number. Who's on the catch? I can't see the number.
Number 3.
Number 3, there he is again, Campbell Shamel.
Yep. Well, that's going to put us 10 points down going in the 4th quarter. Still having a heck of a game, Coach. You take that, you take that scoop away from us, and you take that touchdown pass drop.
There's been a couple of big plays that have not gone our way.
Yeah. Well, got 1 second left in the 4th quarter. We got a kickoff, so the clock will start on the kickoff. We need a couple scores to even it up or go ahead.
Cypress down 10 points here with 1 second left in the 3rd at 24-14. A big kickoff return would be
wonderful.
Would be nice right now.
I don't think they're going to kick it deep. I have a feeling they're going to scrub it.
Cypress Centurion cheerleaders doing work here as we're setting up for the kickoff. I said cheer. It's probably cheer and song, or
I think those are the song
leaders right there. Both of them are doing work.
Yes. All right, he kicked this deep.
Oh, took him into the end zone.
They didn't call
the
it.
Whistle, Dad.
No,
He's not blowing the whistle. I thought I heard a whistle.
there's a whistle. That was weird,
Gets it right out to about where they would have placed it anyway.
Yeah.
Just past the 20.
but it's a 20-yard return.
Nice return.
I don't get it. I don't get that rule. He caught the ball. He stepped in the end zone. I thought that
I
was.
don't think it's the foot. I think it's the ball.
It's where the ball is.
I think the ball, and if he determines that the ball doesn't cross the line,
Okay.
he can still run it out. I believe that's the rule.
It has to be because he clearly stepped into the end zone.
It has to be because we know that they wouldn't miss a call.
Oh yes, this crew would never miss a call. Speaking of Cruz, do you want to announce him?
All right, so the Centurions look like they're going to take over on their own, just
21.
just past their 20. First and 10, start of the fourth quarter. 24-14, Tesoro.
Yes, good job.
I don't know. Not a lot of blocking out there. Oh, that was Noah Kim with
That
the
was
end
Noah Kim,
around.
Yep, on the little jet sweep, and Tesoro had it sniffed out and
Yeah.
had a bunch of tacklers in the area.
I think Noah's better at running straight down the field and catching the ball.
He didn't have a lot of room that time.
Yeah, he didn't have a lot of room at all.
But I'd like to see him with some room and with
And
his
some
speed.
blocking, yeah.
Second and about 11. Got a quarterback roll left. Just a little high to the
Yeah.
sideline. Incomplete. It will be third and about 10 and a half.
Well, I tell you what, Kanoa is doing a good job. You know, the kid probably hasn't really thrown a football in a game for about 3 or 4 years, and you know,
He's thrown some nice
he's
passes.
thrown some nice passes. I would look
Let's
for
see
the
what
streak.
let's see what he's got here. It's third and about 11, deep in Centurion territory.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything stupid.
If they hand off, he sets up. He's got pressure. He lets it go. Oh, just out of the hand of Michael Hubbard. Just let him into the sideline. And it's going to be fourth and long.
Oh, I think our boy got hit pretty hard there, but nothing was called on it.
Yeah, he's in some pain coming off the sideline.
You know,
Let's hope he's okay.
I was worried he wasn't going to get that off, and I have a feeling I kind of quit watching it after he threw the ball, but I have a feeling he got hit in the back as he.
There was heavy pressure, that's for sure. We got.
Oh, what a
Nice
boomer!
punt.
Oh,
Down.
nice. Went out of bounds on the 20. That was a beauty.
That was a great punt by Logan Kennedy to
Oh
pin
my
the
gosh.
Titans back in their own territory.
You know, we really got to hold them, and it'd be nice to get some kind of a fumble or something.
Turnover would be really, really good for the Centurions right here. There's 10:51 remaining. 24-14 Tesoro. They're probably going to run the ball and try to use some clock.
I got it. They would be foolish to throw another pass. I mean, unless they had to. Well, it's a little bit,
Over and under center.
yeah.
Fake toss, inside give.
Yeah, there's that number 43 again.
Number 43, Carson Staker with the carry. It seems like when he's not blocking, he's running it.
Yeah.
Got a big gain of about 8.5, 9 yards.
Yeah. This run game has been killing us. Oh, the pass game has been killing us too. Oh my gosh.
Looks like we jumped off sides.
I think that was Fonseca.
That's going to give the Tesoro
First
Titans a
down.
first down from the 34-yard line. Clock's moving, approaching 10 minutes remaining in this game.
Yeah, that's going to soon become a factor. Inside trap, number 43.
That Staker again with a nice run of about 6 yards.
No, 5 or 6 maybe.
So we'll call it second and long 4.
Yeah, I would say.
Or short. No,
Yeah,
4 yards to go.
they're going to run. There's our big horse.
Travis Wood on the carry, and he gets a first
You
down.
know, I'm sure that he's gotten a little over 100, but he has not been able to break a huge run.
Well, his best run of the game was the pass that he caught
Yeah.
and broke a tackle and ended up scoring.
Yeah, he broke 2 tackles on that. I would say it was a 25-yard pass play.
But he's a workhorse. He's the guy you want right now to grind the clock. They're taking their time in the huddle. No hurry.
Yeah, they
Centurion defense has been on the field a lot.
played a heck of a game against a heck of a team.
It's not over yet, but we're looking for a big play. Centurions are going to blitz.
Oh my gosh, he's still moving the pile. He got 4 yards after 3 guys were on his back.
That seems to be his MO.
I tell you.
He's a workhorse. He can run. He runs with power.
Well, do you know what division they went in last year? Because I'm sure Mission Viejo and San Clemente beat these guys. They probably took 3rd in their league, but
I believe they're a Division III team. If I
Okay.
remember, I'm not sure. I'm not positive, but that's what I would guess.
Well, here's a pitch to number 20. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's moving the chains.
Yeah, he's not very tall, but he is stout. He is a stout young man.
He is, and I really think I hit it with John Riggins. I really do.
I do.
I don't want to give myself too much credit,
No.
but
Well,
you know,
he is not.
He really reminds me of him.
Now, if I recall, Riggins he was number 43, wasn't he? Was that right?
For some reason, I'm not good with numbers. I want to say 44, but I'm not sure. But here's Travis Wood again, and he gets about 6-7 on first down.
Oh.
Who's that? Got a shout out?
A shout out to, there was 3 or 4 Burroughs brothers that played for Cypress, Eric being the quarterback, and one of my heavyweight wrestlers was a D and an O-line. That was pretty good. Oh, there was that. Yeah. Oh my gosh, that little guy. But yes, there is love for the Burroughs.
That's number 43, Staker, on the run. So it's just a heavy dose of Staker and Wood.
Well, they are burning the clock, and they are getting into close to the red zone here.
They're on the Centurion 31.
There he is again. Well, we got him though.
Got him bottled up. Got 1 or 2, going to be second at about 8. As the clock keeps ticking, we're now getting close to 6 minutes remaining in the game. Tonight's fantastic crew in this wonderful streaming video. We have Aiden Ascura. We have Isley, Canada. We have Ali Saley, Ali Saley, Daniel Flores. We have Isaac Choi. We have Luis Mendoza and Michaela Apodaca, all led by Mr. Dean Delgado. What a great job this crew has done.
Oh my gosh, he swung them around.
They've had to put up with us, so they're a phenomenal crew.
Yes.
Third down, about a long two. At the Centurion 23-yard line. Clock is ticking, approaching under 5 minutes remaining in this game. In a game like this, Coach, a couple of those big plays that could have gone our way that just didn't, that I think was the nail.
Well, that scoop, that backwards pass and the scoop that they blew dead, huge. And then Jonah, if he would have caught that, it would have been fabulous.
Anybody still watching us, you'll want to stick around once the game ends, as we've got a little video spotlight for alumni at tonight's game. See if you recognize anyone, or even yourself if you're watching. Coming up after the game. It's a great crowd tonight here at Handle Stadium. Almost a full house here on our side. Timeout on the field. Third and about 2.
You know, I will say one thing. If this game was played at Tesoro, we would have had more than twice as many fans at Tesoro. I'm not knocking the Tesoro fans, but they might have heard that this was not going to be a great game for Cypress, and they just probably.
It's been a good game, and it's been two perennial good teams.
Yep.
It would be nice to see, everybody at full health. I didn't get the scouting report on Tesoro, so I can't speak on that. I just know our guys that are out.
Yeah.
And it's still been a close game. I mean, like we said, a couple of plays either way, and it could be a different outcome. So it's 3rd and 2. There's still 4.5 minutes left. Let's get a stop here and see. There's a toss to Travis Wood.
Oh my gosh!
Hesitates, and then Power running.
Oh my
Through
gosh!
the line and beyond.
We had him about
8 to
at
10
the
yards.
line of scrimmage, and then he just ran for another 4 yards.
Yeah, he got about 6 on that play. 6 or 7. First down. 14-yard line of Cypress. Down to about 4 minutes left.
Oh, there he goes again.
There he is, Travis Wood, having a game.
Yep.
And, eventually, Tesoro's just going to wear you down. They didn't attempt to pass on that drive, and just a lot of runs, and their 2 running backs are excellent. The offensive line is excellent. Cypress defense has been out there for a long time.
Well, number 24 looks like he's been playing football. He is one dirty gentleman right now.
He gets a lot of carries.
Yeah.
He really carries the ball. I mean,
I would say it's got to be 30 tonight.
old school kind of football, with that many carries, you don't see that often from one player. But
no.
He is an absolute workhorse.
And he caught the ball for a touchdown. Yeah.
Does it all. So the kick is good.
Well, I hate to say it, but the score is starting to look a little more like what I feared.
31-14 with just under 4 minutes left. We'll see if the Centurions can dial up one more score. right? Slow to line up for the kickoff.
Well, I would have to say this game was very much closer than the score will show. Especially
It's been a great effort for the Centurions.
Yeah.
They've been very hamstrung, for the past couple of weeks, and now they get to go into a bye and start league. So
yeah, and
no bounce back.
I haven't seen anyone on the medic table at all.
And that's a good sign. It looks like Baldonado has the ball, making some moves, and he's going to be down at the 27, 28-yard line of Cypress, 27, with 3 minutes and 49 seconds remaining in the game.
Kid's a workhorse.
This homecoming night has not disappointed. The crowd is really big. There was a great show at halftime. Centurions have played really, really hard. Been in it until this last touchdown.
Yeah.
They've been in the game.
Yeah, 10.
Fought hard, played hard, exciting ball. There's an incomplete pass intended for Michael Hubbard. Yeah, it's Michael Hubbard. Second down and 10.
Oh my goodness.
Well, all the Centurion fans, you need to come back in 2 weeks when the Centurions start league. They're going for their 5th Empire League championship in a row.
It might be our last. We're in a new league next year.
Little screen pass set up. Got the ball to Jesse.
Jesse.
Nice move. Gets about 8 yards, maybe 9.
Oh no, Jesse's getting up low, slow.
Took a hit. Hopefully he's okay. He's slow to get up.
He's holding that same shoulder, although he's moving the arm.
I think he's frustrated. Probably healed, but he's probably still has some pain there.
Oh, yeah.
And falls on it the wrong way, and he's going to get some pain. And
I'm sure he's got a lot of scar tissue up there. Oh my gosh.
there's a blitz and an immediate hit in the backfield.
Yeah, they stopped that real quick.
It's going to be 4th down and about 5 yards.
Well, you go for it. You might as well, huh?
Well, yep. See what they do. It's 2 minutes and 55 seconds remaining in the game.
I think they'll do that fly by Jonah.
Yes, sir.
Incomplete pass on an out route to Michael Hubbard. It looked like there was a little bit of contact there. I thought he had his hand on maybe his shoulder pad, but
Well,
officials
Coach
didn't see it.
Feldman
Didn't call it.
was wanting that.
Titans will take over. 2:38 remaining here in the 4th. They have the ball on the Centurion 34-yard line.
Well, I don't see number 24. I hope they rest that guy. I don't want to see our boys having to tackle him again.
Yeah, it looks like they're putting in some fresh, clean uniforms.
Yeah.
Ready to wear out the clock. Give a couple guys the ball.
The starting quarterback's still in there to manage it. I mean, they know we have a quick strike ability.
At this point, it looks to me like they're going to hand off and try to
Oh yeah.
work the clock.
Maybe kick a field goal if they get close enough. But number 43 's still in there. I think he's a younger guy too. Oh my
St. Marcus
gosh.
is number 6. And he's
Number 5.
number 5.
And you know what? If he's their JV boy, You know, you can't help but want him to.
All you Centurions, you want to stick around once this game ends. We've got a video spotlight here, spotting the alumni at tonight's game, so you can see if you can recognize anyone, or maybe yourself if you're watching later. Stick around and watch the video after this game ends, and it's going to end in about 2 minutes and 8 seconds. There we go. It's a nice play. Is that Rocco Burnett?
Yeah.
That's Rocco getting into the backfield, making the tackle. Looked like it might have been number 2, Drew Wong.
You know, our defense pretty much played the entire first quarter and a lot of the second quarter. They played a lot tonight.
Centurions are going to need the week rest, and they'll be back in 2 weeks.
And that is at Pacifica, correct?
I believe so. At Bolsa Grande High School.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit different when there's number 20 not number 23, 24. Yeah, I'm not saying they got their entire JV team in there, but there's a lot of clean uniforms out there, Coach.
Yeah, there is, and there's probably time for maybe one more play.
Yeah, they even pulled the quarterback that I can see. That must be there.
All right, everybody, stick around. We're going to special video spotlight here right after the game. Stick around and watch. See if you can recognize any of alumni here in the stands tonight. We got a lot of them. A lot of people here. So take a look at this video. They're in the victory formation here, Coach.
Yeah.
Taking a knee.
Yeah.
That's going to be the game.
That's the
Congratulations
game.
to
Wow.
the Tesoro Titans as they beat the Centurions here 31-14. It was a well-played game. Centurions will be back. They'll be regrouped, get ready for league and championship.
Hey, thank you. You guys did a great job.
Except for that F word there.